For a macho man with a car to come in and have a female restore it doesn't always work real well, but I can usually win him over. C.H. Schultz & Sons is a 93-year-old upholstery firm that was started by my grandfather. Over several years was then sold to my father and my uncle, and then years later was sold to myself. So I am actually the 3rd generation here. We do a lot of new car warranty, we do restoration, we do classics and customs, so that means we do hot rods or original restoration. And to be a female in this business, people walk in the door, and my father was very wonderful at this. They would walk in the door, and my dad would sit at the sewing machine and sew, and they'd ask to see the owner. So I'd send him over to him, and he'd say they'd want this or that or something else done. And he'd say, you know, I can't help you. You have to go in the office and talk to my daughter. She's the one that handles all that. She's the one that does all the research. So slowly, through fighting with all the men and finally them listening to me, they quit asking for my dad. But it was him graciously sending them in to me to get all that done. But it's a hard field to be in because typically women are not in this field. They're mostly men. And for a macho man with a car to come in and have a female restore it doesn't always work real well, but I can usually win them over. In doing a restoration, usually the interior is the last thing they do. Some people don't have the money by the time they restore a complete vehicle to have the interior done. Pricing restoration will depend on the age of the car, what the material costs, and where it has to come from. You will be as inexpensive as maybe $3,500, and you could be as high as maybe $25,000. In a restoration, to make it authentic, if they bring it to us and they want it authentic, we have many different ways to research it, whether it's the internet, catalogs, library, but we do have what's called a Detroit body book, which goes back to '51 for us, that tells us exactly what was in every car during each year, so that we have a way to reference that and search for just that original piece of material. And they just are in awe to look through the book, and this was in a Nash, and this was in a Rambler, and this was in an Oldsmobile, and each fabric pattern will have a number on it. With that number, they can then go all over the United States and search for that one piece of material that they're looking for. I'm an artist at heart, so to be able to create and be able to sew it and start at the beginning with nothing and end up was really worth the time and the effort that you had to put into it. And now working in the office, I get to design the custom cars and lay them out and pick the colors, which is very, very rewarding. It's wonderful to see their excitement when they pick it up when they're driving out of the driveway with this car that's completed, because I'm usually the last person in line. When I'm done, the car's finished, the restoration is complete. They are on their way to the first cruise. They are ready to enjoy that vehicle, totally restored, and they're on their way home to enjoy their pride and joy.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to click that bell icon to stay notified when we upload new content. Videos like this are only possible because of viewers like you. To help support this channel, click on the link in the description below. We'll see you next time.